Good May, everybody. Welcome back to Monster Hunter World. In the last episode, we got our boat attacked by a giant monster. We got attacked by a monster. That monster got attacked by another monster. Our cat got knocked into the abyss of the ocean. And we met this other old man. Also, we created an old man, the coolest old man on the planet. Our character for this run through, Old Man Jenkins. In this episode, we're going to explore Astera, and we're going to maybe do our first quest. So if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe for more Monster Hunter content, and like the video and comment on what you find good or bad or funny throughout this episode. So let's jump into it. Welcome to Astera. I'm glad you made it. Somehow I knew you would, though. I think he's going to do his own voice acting, so I'm going to stop. Oh, never mind. When you've been in command as long as I have, you start to learn who's capable and who isn't. Now, as much as I'd like to get you up to speed, I'm being pulled in about 8 directions at once. We'll cover the important matters at council, which I'll be convening once things settle down. I expect you two to be there, of course.
Your reputations precede you.
The guild spoke highly of you as individuals. Think of what you could do as a team. And before I forget, your furry friend was looking for you. Poor thing washed up not too long ago. Go ahead and have a look around here, around Astera. A horn will sound when it's time for council.
Off you go.
All right.
Okay, I'll give you the grand
Sweet. Tour
Tour. Start by
time.
looking for your palico. This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
Yeah, this is the general
Stop by
store.
later to see what they have.
Okay. I have to say that
Next is the Smithy.
hang on, I'll hold that
This
up.
way.
Okay, the designs in the Monster Hunter games are just like whether it be character design, weapon design, monster design, world design. These games are so awesome. Like if it wasn't for the fact that they're so like the
You were the commissioned Smith fleet, right?
entry level is so high in these games, I feel like
The
it's
man
just
in charge,
deterring
my
people from seeing
grandfather was with the
amazing
first.
things
That was
like
a long
this.
Time ago. Me, I'm not with any fleet. Born and bred right here.
I'm a
Never even
wolf
been to
pack
the
of
old
one, if you will. I don't need no family or friends. I'm a strong boy. Like, look at how cool this looks.
Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Absolutely
Wow.
true.
Look at this place. Want to check it out? Ooh, it's toasty in here.
No, I'm gonna keep following the leader.
Want to get going?
What's up? Hey, I just stand here all day.
The canteen?
Okay.
I'm so there.
Oh. Where's my cat?
Here. Over here.
Give me my kitty.
This here's our canteen.
Okay, awesome. Where's my freaking cat?
Hey, over there.
Percy! Oh, that's right. I was going to turn off the helmet.
You!
Hey, you! I don't know your name, but hi!
Aw. I knew you'd pull through.
Oh, I missed you, kitty. They're best friends. I love that. Oh,
Right. They're calling for a council.
great.
Come on.
Anybody that's
Yeah.
new to this channel is like, oh, sweet, Monster Hunter. And then they're like, okay, a tour's kind of
Now a tour
cool. And then it's like, oh,
Let us
a
begin,
meeting? Okay.
After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, the 5th Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're
Woo!
a fine group.
Wow, that was the
Worthy
coldest
comrades will
welcome
help
I've
see the
ever
research
seen
mission's long efforts finally
in my
rewarded.
entire life. Now, let's give them a warm welcome.
Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
We're ready to roll up our
Okay.
sleeves and get our hands dirty.
I guess you're taking point on this one, Handler.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Ooh,
Now, down to
great
business.
accent.
The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros. A huge monster with a
That was
mountain of
Volcano
fire
Boy?
on its back. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time.
Oh yeah, also I'm sure you're like, what the heck is that jacked cat over there? He's the chef.
Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here. Now we're talking!
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera.
That's those little guys that were prowling.
Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
Right. We're on it, sir.
On it. Yeah, I agree.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
That's what the cat sounds like, by the way.
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things.
You heard him.
Oops, did I
Stick
mean to
with
skip
me
that?
and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right, dismissed.
All right. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Not even here a whole day, and you already got your first mission. You really are going to get your hands dirty. Well, let's go look into this Jagras problem, but you'll need a weapon first. There's a box full of equipment you can use in your quarters. Come on, I'll show you the way. Ooh, we get our own pad. Bachelor pad. Oh, dude, our cat was just like, mine! Popping a squat, it looks like. What the heck is that? A rock? Okay.
Place some basic gear for you in that equipment box.
Okay,
Make sure to choose a
so...
weapon that suits you.
Okay, so yeah, so in this game, like I said before, the Monster Hunter series is like, especially the first like 3, probably even 4, where just like they would just kind of overload you. You wouldn't even get like barely any tutorials. It was just kind of like play the game and figure it out yourself. This game added a bunch of tutorials. You have movies, and then you have like word descriptions of what's going on. So this kind of gives you an overview of some of the weapons, and there's a training area so you can test out all the weapons. So that's nice. And then armor, you have 5 pieces. You have the helmet, chest, like folds, which is kind of like skirt type deal, I guess, pants, and then boots. And together, as when you wear them in a set, they give you different bonuses. They give you different buffs and nerfs, so like good things and bad things. So there's different elements in this game. Monsters have different elements. Your weapons could do different elemental damage. So yeah, it's very important to pay attention to your armor. Your armor also has specific skills. If you're wearing the full set of armor, you can usually get a skill or 2. And then there's also, there's just so much. Like, there's also charms that can increase your skills as well. So anyways, we're going to exit this tutorial, and I'm going to kind of go over the weapons real quick. So we'll start with the Greatsword. The Greatsword is a gigantic sword. And it's very slow and very heavy, but it is very strong. Here you have... and I will say, never played Greatsword before. Here is the long sword. They're kind of like katana-esque weapons. They have a little bit lower damage and they're faster, but they have like they have special abilities. It's got something to do with the spirit gauge. I don't know anything about it. Never played it. Sword and shield, pretty straightforward. Very fast, good at blocking. Yeah, and you can bash people with your shield. You can bash monsters with your shield and knock them out. And yeah, and then you got the dual blades, very fast, weak attack, but very fast. Hammer is much like the great sword, but it does blunt damage, so it breaks and cracks monster parts instead of cuts them off. But the great sword can also break and crack too, but it's good at cutting. The hunting horn is interesting, so I have played this. It's kind of like the hammer, but when you swing it around, you play musical notes, and you can string those together and you can play it, and then this is really good for multiplayer because then you can heal, you can give buffs to your allies, so it's a pretty interesting weapon. The lance is kind of like it's like a medium mobility weapon. It's got good blocking, and I think it can like kind of counterattack. I've never played the lance before, but yeah, it's interesting. All the weapons are really cool and very unique. The iron gun lance is kind of the same, but it uses like ammunition and it does like explosive attacks and stuff. This is the first weapon I ever played. It's known as a switch axe because it switches modes. So it starts off as a standard axe and just has like good reach, kind of slow, but you can switch it into a sword, and then there it can do like different attacks, and you can like do this thing called a file burst, which you like stab it into the monster, then it does a huge explosion. This is called the charge blade. It's relatively new. It's pretty sweet. You attack with the sword and shield, and it's a lot like the switch axe where it switches forms, and you charge up this blade and then you combine it to make a big axe which has a good reach, and then that can explode. That can do like file explosions. This is my favorite weapon. This is the one that we're going to be using a lot in this series, but I will switch it up upon request or if I feel like spicing things up. The insect glaive is really cool because it's a big like bow staff. It's got blades on both ends. This is really mobile, and it's got pretty decent damage, and you can pole vault off of it up into the air, and then you can mount monsters. You can jump on their back and attack them from like on their backs and stuff. So it's really cool. And it also has this giant bug that goes on your arm, and you can switch the different types of bugs, and you can send the bug out, hit a monster, bring it back to you, and depending on where you hit the monster, you get different buffs. So it's really cool. I love it. And then up here you got the light bow gun, which is like a light machine gun. It has lower damage but shoots faster. And then you got the heavy bow gun, which is stronger and does more damage but is slower. And then you have the bow, which I've never played any of these at all. I think I tried the bow and I was like, I have no idea what to do there. So yeah, so these are kind of the weapons. Again, I'm going to go with the insect glaive just because that's what I'm familiar with. And I'll probably be switching it up at some point. So, yeah. So, yeah, see, there's that giant bug on my shoulder. You, like, can control it.
Want to get going?
Yeah. Oh, this is our housekeeper. So, it's here. I know this looks like...
Head to the canteen. I'll be there waiting with a quest.
Great, thanks for interrupting me.
You can get more familiar
Thank
with your weapons
you.
at the training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started.
I know this looks like some old closet that we turned into a makeshift room for you Mew hunters, but that's not the case, I promise. It's fully furnished with everything Meowster needs. You have your very own equipment box where you can manage to change your gear. I just hope you don't mind changing in front of others, because you have roommates. Didn't they tell you about that? No? Okay. Moving on, your room also comes with an area to manage your Palico's gear. Right next to your bed even. Convenient, right? Oh, one more thing. If you need to access the training area, just come talk to me. I'm here to lend a paw 24/7. I aim to please. Now, what does Meowster need? Nothing. That reminds me. Let's see here. View mode? Oh, no. This is like camera mode, which is cool, but I don't want that. I want... Where is it? I thought I could... Options? Oh, there we go. Let's do... No, I don't want to display character names. Yeah, we want subtitles on. Where is it? I thought there was one for the helmet. Display? No. Audio? What is it? I'm sorry, I know this is taking time. Oh, head armor. There we go. We're going to just hide. We're just going to keep our head armor off. It's there, but we don't see it, so that's pretty cool. Now that you have access to the armory and provisional stockpile, grab what you need. Once you're done there, go meet the handler in the canteen and sign up for a quest. Sounds good.
Sort to the research commission's leads.
Okay, so we're going to buy some stuff.
Become quests.
Oh, nice weapon, buddy. I guess that means it's time to get hooked up with some supplies. Navi, if you could settle down. Okay. We carry pretty much everything you need. So if you're ever short on anything, I'm your guy. But as much as I'd love to take all your zinni, which is money, it's still a good idea to gather as much as you can while you're out in the field. Okay, so we're going to buy potions, because that's for health. You always want to be at max potions. Antidotes, because that's to cure poison. And then none of this stuff is important right now. Okay, and then we're going to sell all of our ammo stuff, because it's cheap, and you can also just craft this stuff. And if I ever want to do an ammunition type weapon, then we'll do that. We'll just craft or buy. So I'm just gonna sell this stuff and get a little more money. Literally a little more money. Whoa. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. Girl, please. Okay, let's talk to... No one? That's weird. Oh, okay, yeah, and they added like a fast travel. Like, this is fast travel, so I could just go straight up to the canteen. Yeah. Oh, let's talk to the chef? Can we? Hi, welcome to the canteen. The best place for you to boost your hunt. You're from the 5th, right? Well, let me clue you in on whatever the canteen is all about. Gains. Health, stamina, whatever. Max gains. Go on and sit down over there at the counter, Scrawny. When you're ready to get your pre-hunt on, let me know. Yeah, so this you can eat before a quest, which is what this is going to explain. And this is where you get a boost to your health, a boost to your stamina, and you also get special skills depending on what you eat. So this game, like, you can...
Hey!
Handler, I'm begging you. You can make your own custom platters and like mix and match the skills and stuff, I think, but I don't know how that works. So I usually just go for the meat platter because it gives you health and stamina and attack. So yeah, if you look below, like right in the middle where it says stamina plus 25, and then the ingredients, and then down, and then food skills, you get like feline polisher, temper, dung master. So those are just like the different skills you get. Also, you get these awesome cutscenes when you eat food. It's delightful. And also, it always makes me hungry. Cool. Okay, let's talk to her before she screams
Right on
again.
time.
Okay, partner, time to get down to business. The guild teamed us up for a reason. From now on, you're my hunter and I'm your handler. I'm the bread to your butter, got it?
Yeah.
The 5th Fleet's first mission is to survey the Jagrass's habitat. Then we gotta call a certain number of them in order to secure the area. We can depart as soon as you sign up for the Jagrass of the Ancient Forest quest.
What
You
are we
ready?
waiting for?
A wild and
A
wondrous
new world awaits.
a new world is waiting for us out there. All right, new quests. So this is just saying that there's quests, optional quests, investigations and events, which we'll go over when they pop up. So, all right, this is our first quest. And then this is just saying you could walk around until your game like loads up, and then you can head out. So, and it just tells you that you can load up, and yeah, so you can just leave from wherever. So we're headed on out. Baby's first quest. Old man baby's first quest.
All right, this is our first job. Let's do a quick review of quest rules. Rule
Okay.
number 1: complete the objective to complete the quest. Easy, right? Each quest has an
Win
objective.
to win.
You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective. Our current objective is to eliminate a specified
If she says
number of
objective one more
Jaggers.
time.
Let's check the map. We ran into some Jagras on the way to base. The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out?
No.
Rule number 2: use the supply box. The commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and
Okay.
decide what you should take along.
Yeah, so
Oh,
they
yeah.
drop off items. So like this is free health
Hey, partner.
and free food to increase your stamina. So and then they also give you free bullets and stuff. But And then I'm going to eat some of the easy rations because these go away at the end of the quest. And that increased my stamina, so now I can run for longer. And then they added this in this game. This is what's known as like the capture net, and you can catch like little tiny creatures and stuff for your room. So I'm going to try and get
Be careful.
some room companions.
Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind that what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn.
Hang on, I'm going
When
to
you're
try and catch these
investigating or
birds.
gathering items,
Bam!
you generally want
I
to
caught a
keep your weapon
bird.
sheathed.
I caught a revulture.
I'll mark gathering sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
Yeah, so she marks this. So herbs, if you collect these, they get turned into potions immediately.
You
They
can
get
gather
crafted
honey
into
and
them.
mix it with a potion to make mega potions.
And then, like he said, if you collect the honey, it makes it in mega potions, which heal for a lot more. So,
Over here!
okay, I'm right here. I may be hold, but I can still hear you.
Pack of Jagras. Those
Okay,
are the
here we go.
monsters we're after.
Here's some of the
Let's see how you
combat.
hold up when you're on your own.
Okay, so I just sent out my bug. I'm bringing it back. And now I'm glowing red, and I do a little more damage. And also, I can pole vault and attack. And actually, the insect glaive has like a lot to it because... Oh, also you can carve monsters when they die, and you can get parts from them. Okay, maybe. And that's how you get... That's how you get materials to build new weapons and armor, so...
They're on the run.
So the
Don't let
bigger
them get
the
away.
monster, the more stuff
Grab all
you
the
get.
monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy.
Oh, also, the more you attack with your weapon, the weapon sharpness goes down. So we have this whetstone here, and it can resharpen your weapon,
Over
and
here!
then it'll do more damage, because over time it'll stop doing damage. Okay. And then we're going to mine real quick. Got some macalite and iron ore. So that's just crafting materials. So there's lots of stuff to craft. Okay, lots of stuff happening right now. So this is a
Oops.
glowing orb. That's called a flash bug, and it just blinded every enemy that was looking at it. So
Use whatever you
yeah,
can.
this fight won't be incredibly exciting because these little guys don't do much. So
The monster's been immobilized. Now's your chance.
also our cat should be doing stuff. Yeah. Okay, Percy, that was a valiant effort.
The insect glaive is a close-range weapon that
Yes,
lets you
yes,
control
yes.
kinsects. Keep it together, okay?
Yeah, so now I
You
got
can
the
switch to your
yellow
slinger
for
while
these
aiming
guys.
your weapon.
Oh yeah, and right there I just marked that monster with some pheromones. So basically, the bug will just go
Okay.
out and attack
Let's head home and
whatever's
report back
marked
to the
with the
old man.
pheromones. Okay, I want to try and carve these guys so that way we can get some more materials. And I'm going to be honest, like, I played a lot of this game, but not as much as the other one, so there's a lot to this game that even I don't know fully. And plus they added a little bit of stuff too, but... So there is still a little bit of stuff that we will be learning together in this playthrough. But yeah, pretty easy quest, not too bad, nothing crazy. Just gonna harvest some more materials. I think that's... No, that's not a mining spot. These can be used to like get ammo for your slinger. So yeah, you can... You have that little thing that shoots the grappling hook. You can also shoot like little pellets at monsters to make them angry. And also do environmental things too, so... So yeah, at the end of a quest, my camera's kind of blocking it, but you can kind of see behind it. You get rewards, and you can read below my camera what the reward is. So Jagger scale, shark claw, hide, some bones. Armor spheres are used to upgrade your armor. Just lots of crafting, like a mandragora, a dangerous fungus said to draw the life out of people. Beware. Required to craft max potions. It's just crafting materials. And our cat can also gather materials, so they found us some iron ore, so that's awesome. And Percy leveled up. Their attack and defense increased. So yeah, like your character themselves doesn't level up, but they just get stronger by getting more materials and building more armor. All right, fine work taking down those Draggrass. So there's no difference in their habitat, but their numbers are increasing. I see. It may be stating the obvious, but the Jaggrass aren't the only danger lurking around these parts. We've also received reports of a Kestodon herd getting out of hand. This must be all because of... Oh, wait, sorry. This must be all because Zora Magdaros made landfall. It's got everything riled up.
Listen up.
Well, it's going to be your job to quiet them down, old man Jenkins. We'd like you to investigate this Kestodon herd and call their numbers. I'm going along. We don't want you to get hurt. Great. Online session now. Yay. No, I don't want the chat function on.
All right. Now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the Smithy to see what you can do with them?
Okay. Yeah, we could go. This is just like event stuff. Like you get daily log-on bonuses and whatever. We're going to go to the Smithy real quick just to kind of show what that is, and then I think we'll wrap up this video. There's a lot of people to talk to. Okay. So yeah, this is the Smithy.
There you are, Favor.
Oh gosh, I gotta do this voice. Okay. There you're, Favor. Alright. Aha! Look who's back with materials. Step right up and welcome to the Smithy. You'll be needing me services a lot. What I do for you is simple. Whenever you go out in the field and gather materials, I turn those materials into weapons and armor. Drop by whenever you find something new and interesting. Here, I'll give you some materials as a welcome present. You can use them to upgrade your equipment. Alright, so this is just telling you that you can make stuff. So upgrade equipment, we can upgrade our armor. So each piece of armor has a level. You can use armor spheres to increase the levels. Yeah. So yeah, we can upgrade it 2 levels. So now our helmet's stronger. I don't know why I really used it on that because we'll probably be changing this out relatively soon. But anyways. Okay, so now you can craft weapons. And this is telling us that we can craft the super strong weapons that we can use to breeze through the game. But we're not doing that. We're going to start as if this is like a normal playthrough. So... forge equipment, so this is telling you about pendants, which are something that I don't know about. I've heard about them, though, so they can be used to, if you want to look like you're wearing another set of armor, but you want all of the stats from another armor, that's what the pendant's for, I think. I could be completely wrong. And this is just telling you how to forge equipment. So we can forge weapons. So, for example, insect glaive. We can make the defender glaive, or, iron blade, which is what we have, so we won't want to make that. Or we can make a bone rod. So we don't have a bone rod, so let's make that. You also get a kind of cool little cutscene when you build stuff. There, bone rod. No, I'm not going to equip it. Oh, that's the defender. And then we can upgrade equipment. Let's upgrade our... Yeah, this is just telling you. So, it's mentioned in a wish list, which was something I didn't find about until like the very end of my first playthrough of this game. If you want a weapon, like let's say that we wanted to build this weapon, we can add this to the wish list, and anytime we get the components needed for it, it notifies us. So that's pretty sweet. So yeah, we're gonna upgrade our iron blade because it only takes 2 materials, and now it's gonna be stronger. It only costs 200 zenny, so. It has better sharpness, and it does a little more damage. So, yeah, there's different trees. So, basically, I upgraded into the Iron Blade 2. And this can keep going on this ore tree. Or whenever we find the parts for this, which it looks like we'll have to hunt a specific monster, it could turn into this type of glaive. So, it will no longer be an Iron Blade. It'll turn into whatever this is. Or it can be turned into this tree, which has some poison damage, which you can see directly below me right here where it says poison. So, yeah, this game is crazy. There's a lot of different trees, and you can also you can preview it. How do I do that? It says preview, but it's not doing anything. Okay, anyways, yeah. So that's kind of the Smithy. We will be here a lot. We'll just talk to her real quick. This is the armory. Instead of forging armor, you could just buy armor, so that's all she's saying. And that's just telling you about that super awesome armor we could have started with. But yeah, okay, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Let's go out here and look at the pretty area. Yeah. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please leave a like and leave a comment on what you thought was good or bad or funny. And remember to subscribe. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch my channel. So make sure you stick around. We're going to be fighting some bigger, badder monsters here very soon. And the gameplay is going to ramp up to 100 real fast. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace, peace, peace.